Good morning, it's me again, it's Billy. Welcome to my channel, welcome to today's video. A big massive thank you for following me and subscribing to my channel. And today is quite a big day for me. It's my very first interview for a HGV job. So I'm just parked up, I'm about 35 minutes early. So I'm slightly early, so I've just parked up. Let's just put the handbrake on and put it into park. So yes, I'm slightly early. I can't say where I am, unfortunately, and due to companies probably get funny about that if they see this video. So got to be very careful with what I'd sort of disclose. However, I am slightly early for an interview. I've got a driving assessment at 8 o'clock with a chat with the general manager as well, and I think there's two other guys who may be assessing me. What the assessment will entail, I have no idea. I'm going to assume that it'll be coupling, uncoupling procedures, vehicle checks, trailer checks, vehicle and trailer checks, should I say, and what else there is, I don't know. So, excuse me. So what else entails, I have no idea. No idea. So it literally is a beautiful morning this morning. It's 7:30, 7:29 in the morning here. So it's a lovely morning. The sun is rising. And that's pretty much it. So I'm nice and early. I've had my breakfast. What have they said to me? What have they asked me to bring on my interview, just to let you guys know for future reference for you guys, is they've asked me to dress for an assessment. So dressing sort of, I guess, half decent, but not a suit or a tie, of course, because I'm going through a practical, probably assessment today, to make sure I'm up to standard. What else? They've asked me to bring a high-vis, safety boots, and gloves as well. So I'm going to assume I'm doing some sort of coupling, uncoupling procedure. So yeah, that's me. That's where I am this morning. I brought my driving license, my CPC pass certificate. I'm still waiting for my CPC card to come through, so they understand that. That's been explained already. And I've got all my pass certificates in case they do ask for them. They did mention they've got to do a DVLA check on my driving license, which is fine because my driving license is all good, from what I'm aware of anyway. And that's pretty much it. So here I am. So what I'll do, I won't bore you anymore on this one. It's a very quick update on what's going on this morning. And what I'll do is, once I'm in there, if I can do any sort of footage, I will do. But obviously I've got to be aware they might get funny about it. So I've got to go to the security gates, tell the security I'm here to see so-and-so and what I'm here for, and they'll let me in. So I'll get back to you soon and let you know how I got on. Speak to you soon. Whew, right. So the news, the verdict, my goodness. So it's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've literally just finished my assessment. My assessment today with this company. Geez, it was longer than I anticipated. However, it went really well. And the outcome is I have been offered a role, a job. So that's the good news. I'm really happy. I got to know, well, basically went in this morning, just to give you an idea what happened this morning. Went in this morning, I had an assessment at 8 o'clock, done some paperwork. They did a driving license check, of course, which is standard. And then had to go through some paperwork, etc. Had a cup of coffee, and then we did some practical assessments. So vehicle check, trailer check, vehicle checks, coupling, uncoupling of a trailer. In fact, I also had some theory test questions, and I had, what else did I have? I had a number of questions to answer on driver's hours, driver's regulations, and that sort of stuff as well. So did a test and all that, which went absolutely fine. The assessor was happy with that. Went on the road once the coupling, uncoupling was done. We got the trailer connected. Went for a drive for about an hour, I think it was, 45 minutes to an hour, to make sure that, you know, he said to me, "Don't worry, Billy, don't panic, don't worry. You're not on your driving test. It's a driving assessment. Just to make sure that you're safe and I feel comfortable for you to go out of our vehicles and obviously with another driver before you get started, to make sure you're safe. He says it's all about safeness. You've passed your test now. Now this is where you learn how to be a HGV driver. But I need to make sure you're competent enough before we put you behind the wheel with another driver and you're not putting your life at risk or someone else's. So brilliant. Went out, done that, went for a drive, came back. He said, right, uncouple the trailer, gone through the procedure or the process of uncoupling the trailer, and then parked the unit up. Happy days. He was happy. He was really happy. And the good thing is, he said to me, if you've got any questions, just ask me. I'm not a DVLA assessor. Just ask me if you have questions, which I did. And I was quite open. And listen, I'm a new driver. So one thing I'd say to new drivers out there, remember, he said to me, I've been driving over 15 years and I'm still learning. Every time I jump into a truck, every time you jump into a truck, you'll learn something new that day. You're always learning something. So he said, whether you've been one day into driving or 30 years into driving, you're always learning in this industry. So don't be afraid to ask questions. And you know what? It put me at ease. I'm going to ask as many questions as I can, which eventually got to a point where I couldn't stop talking. So, but that helped my nerves. Talking and getting to know someone helped my nerves. So it got me through. And I thought I'd done really well. I was actually really happy with my assessment. I had to reverse the trailer. I just wish I got this on footage. I had to reverse the trailer back in between two other trailers, and I got it first time. It wasn't blind side. It was my favourite side, the easiest side, as they say. Wasn't blind side, so that was good. I had to use one shunt to straighten myself up and then go straight back, but it did. I managed to get it done well. Done that reverse with one hit. So I do know, and he did say you do need to work on your reversing a little bit, but that's why we're going to move on to the next part, which is they're giving me 4 start dates, and they said they're going to send me out with a driver. So initially my working hours, if obviously all goes well, will be night work to start off with, which I'm more than happy to start off with because I want to get my experience. There's more money at night time as well. And there's always overtime available if I want it as well. So I'm really, really happy with the outcome of today. Everything went really well. Once we got back to the yard, I sat down with the general manager and went through some training, in-house training about bridges, bridge strikes, use of drugs, alcohol, mobile phones is a huge one. And obviously watched some videos on that, which hit home a little bit with a few horrible scenarios that families have gone through with drivers using their mobile phones, but I won't go into that. I'm sure you can imagine what I'm referring to. And the training was about 2 hours on PowerPoint, but he was actually speaking to me and we're going through it, so it really helped. And he's given me a printout as well of everything, but I won't show you that just yet because I'm not allowed to possibly disclose the company just yet, but I will do if I get the permission to do that. Anyway, once the training was done, I sat down with the general manager, had an interview, went through hours work, and I was completely honest and open with him about my vlogging and documenting my career. I'd rather be open and honest from the start, because if you don't, and eventually they see what's going on down the road with regards to documenting and stuff, it can also have a negative effect on you as well. So I was open with him. He said, you know what, I can't see the problem of you doing that. If it's going to benefit the brand that you're working for, and as long as you're not speaking negatively about the brand, which obviously I won't do, then I can't see it being a problem. So it all went really well. Sorry about that. Phone turned off for some reason. So getting back to what I said, it all went really well with regards to me speaking to him about and getting permission to record, obviously in a safe way. So I'm not going to be recording when it's unsafe to do so whilst driving, etc, etc. So I made that pretty clear that I'm totally aware of that as well. He said if it's good for the brand, I can't see it being a problem. However, send me the details of your channel. I'll send it higher up. If they give you the go ahead and they're happy with that, I don't have an issue with it. So that's where I am with that, guys. So that's it. That's me done today. So I've got a job to walk into if I accept, which I have pretty much accepted. However, just need to go through what start dates. They give me 4 start dates to start from, and I just need to get back to the general manager on start dates, and then I'll be out with an experienced driver on nights to start off with for about 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks or so. But he did say to me they've had drivers go out. And they're happy within a week. Within a week, they've picked it up, they're happy, and they're out on the road. As long as it takes, he said to me, within reason. So yeah, I'm really, really happy, guys. So any new drivers out there, if you're looking for work, once you've passed your assessment, a company 9 times out of 10 probably will assess you again to make sure you're comfortable, competent, and happy to go on the road in a safe manner. It's not all about getting to destinations. And one thing very quickly before I end this video that I liked about my interview and the company policy already is that it's not all about rushing your drivers. Transport managers being on your case to get to your destination at a certain time, because that's when drivers get stressed, they get unwell, and that's how accidents happen on the roads, which can be fatal to the driver and to other people as well. So that I liked, because it's about getting on the road and you get there in a safe way. We don't care if you're late for your delivery. It's about getting to your delivery in a safe and legal way. And as long as you're safe, if you're late, you're late. Get there in a safe manner. The goods will get to their destination. But as long as you're not speeding and you're applying by the law, and you're not putting yourself or other drivers at risk due to speeding, then they've got no issues with it. I know I've heard other companies are really funny about you can't be late, etc., etc., but they have a real strong policy now on transport managers not putting pressure on their drivers to be somewhere bang on a certain time. You get there when you get there in a safe and fuel efficient way. So I liked that piece of advice. That put me at ease. Anyway, I'm blabbing on now, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. And yeah, I'll catch up with you very shortly on another video. And hopefully on my next video, I'll have the heads up to move forward, and I'll have a start date for you guys as well. So we're getting closer and closer. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Be safe on the road. Speak to you soon.